Hello Dreamers, welcome to another update video. We are going to discuss 15 bugs and hidden features that might not be well known and you might not have heard about. This is one of my favorite videos to make every update. I spent a whole update day discovering bits and pieces of information on Reddit, YouTube, Discord, my own experiences playing the game, and compiling a list of 10 to 15 interesting things that I've discovered about the update that might not be as well known. So if you're enjoying these videos, subscribe and let's dive into the list. We got some juicy stuff in here. And I've talked about some of these things already in previous videos, but some of them are actually brand new. So if you have heard at least one thing that you didn't know about, you gotta like the video and subscribe. I always make this deal and I always win. You always have to subscribe. So do it at your own risk. Just kidding. There is no risk. It's only fun. Anyway, let's go. Number 1. And we're going to start with a new code. And yeah, this code is... There's actually 2 codes. Code number 1 is going to be Community Companion Dragon 2025. I'm going to link both of these in description. There we go. Here is the full code. If you claim this, I already claimed it, so it's going to say it's been claimed. You will get the new Sakura Blossom Dragon that you can see on my screen. There is another code. In this one, I'm a little bit baffled about. I have no idea where this code came from, but Justin shared it with me. The code is called Froggy Gift 2025. And let's go check the mailbox, because this one, apparently... Happy holidays. Thank you for watching Froggy Crossing and playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. Is that some kind of a collab? I checked. Froggy Crossing is a YouTuber. She plays some games. I'm guessing she used to play Animal Crossing because of the crossing in her name. She also does some vlogs. And if anybody has any clue how this code came about, please share, because I'm actually curious. Pretty decent set of rewards. We're getting some potions, some pixel stuff, some holiday stuff. Very nice. Oh, my inventory is full. Well, that's great. There we go. Yeah, very nice. Thank you so much, Froggy Crossing, for the gift. And also, you can see the dragon right here in case you haven't seen it yet. It's adorable. I absolutely love the trail of sakura leaves that it leaves behind and little horns that are tree branches. That is really cool. 2 new codes. Don't forget to claim them. Number 2. If we take a look at our new fast travel menu, go to the map and open fast travel, it's different. It got wider, it's got rearranged a little bit, and now when you click on something, the line on the bottom disappears. So I'm kind of curious. I've seen people speculating maybe they're going to be adding more biomes, because there's now suddenly space for more biomes here, and it's possible. But I think it's mostly for floating islands. They're probably going to be adding more floating islands. Hopefully. I don't know what's taking so long. We're already on Wish Blossom Ranch. They should be adding the islands for Storybook Vale at this point. I'm looking forward to that. It's also probably so all the biomes in these DLCs can fit better, though this one still doesn't fit one. I am curious what's going to happen when we're going to get a couple more DLCs. There's simply not going to be enough tabs in a fast travel menu, so they're going to have to come up with a different design for this menu, but just something interesting. Number 3, and I talked about it in the previous video, but there is now a feature that allows you to refresh your Dreamlight Duties. And the way it works, it's actually incredible. It's so much better than I thought. If you don't have this enabled, if it's grayed out for you and is at 0, in order to unlock this feature, you need to complete 10 Dreamlight Duties since the update. So literally any Dreamlight Duties. Once you do 10, you're going to get a pop-up explaining how this feature works. And how it works is amazing, because I was wondering how hard it is to gain more rerolls. And it turns out it's not hard at all. For every completed mission, you get a reroll. So don't be afraid to use them. Use them always. If you have one, use it. For example, I don't want to be adding decorations, and I don't want to be bringing any favorite gifts. So instead, I'm just going to harvest 3 lemons and coconuts. Done. And done. And guess how many refreshes I'm gonna gain from doing just 2 missions. I'm gonna gain 2. You literally get 1 refresh per mission that you do. So you literally can skip half of your Dreamlight duties that you don't like. This is so good. This is gonna make life so much easier. Literally can skip the worst ones, half of the worst ones. This is more than generous, and it's a fantastic mechanic. Now we just need to be able to track all 6 and be able to easily skip them from the main screen. That would be great. All right, number 4. This one is very, very weird, and I've seen a lot of people having this issue. It's a sound issue, and I've been having this issue myself. There's been certain drops in sound. Sometimes it will stop playing certain sounds, like I did not have any sounds from gliding, just like I don't right now. See, it just happens randomly. No sound while gliding. I sometimes lose sound when teleporting. Sometimes I lose... Oh, no sound. No teleporting sound. It was playing 5 minutes ago. The random sounds just disappear, stop playing. The music in the game would just stop playing randomly. And then everything just gets fixed by itself randomly at some point. There is some weird audio glitches going on. So far, I don't think anybody knows if there's anything we can do to fix it. It seems like the things just fix themselves randomly. It's a very weird bug, but if you're having issues with audio, I'm afraid there's nothing we can do until they release a patch. Number 5, there has been a lot of fixes for Wish Blossom Ranch. Most notably, now we can cook button stew. Also, we can place Aladdin Gemstone. But also, one thing that wasn't mentioned in patch notes, do you remember this weird glitch that some people had where the balloons would just multiply indefinitely? For example, the rock on the beach, or we had the red balloon. If you didn't harvest all of them, whatever was left would just keep multiplying like crazy. As you can see right here, I have a bunch of balloons. So now, apparently, it's been fixed, at least according to multiple posts I have seen. And you can get rid of them, and they should not respawn anymore. See, I have no sound of hitting the rock. That is so annoying. Number 6. Alpine house size has changed, which means if you had it placed somewhere, it might have disappeared from your valley because it no longer fits in that spot. So let's see how bad it is. They said they made it bigger. I actually haven't checked it out yet. I hope it's not significantly bigger. So I think I had the bigger one here. Oh my god. Well, that's definitely no longer gonna fit in here. It like doubled in size. It tripled in size. It used to fit in this little nook. Now I cannot fit this in here even if I tried. This is insane. What a chungus. Well, at the very least, we now got a door. No, wait, the door is still small. What? The house is bigger, but the door is still small. On Disney Dreamlight Valley, you're killing me. I think I'll have to place the regular cottage here later on. This one should fit nicely once I get rid of this garbage. Number 7, new camera mode settings. I talked about it in the previous video. If you haven't noticed, well, besides the fact that we can now place villagers, well, it's pretty clunky, to be honest. It's actually very clunky. It's very difficult to make it do what you actually want it to do, but it's a start. It's gonna get better. We're gonna fix it. There's also 2 new sliders that you can play with: color temperature and color tint. I was pretty excited initially when I saw this, but then after playing around with it, it's pretty much unusable, I think, right now because of how dark it gets the shots. It just feels like you're just overlaying a colored glass on top instead of actually tweaking the colors and switching color balance or color tint. You're literally just making it darker and just overlaying that color over, which is not like, this is not really usable. Like, what are you thinking? I can still see all the same colors. This is not how color tint works, but hopefully it's going to be fixed in the next update. I think we can still come up with some cool shots using these techniques. Okay, this one is funny. We got number 8. Remember in the previous Reddit review, I actually mentioned that the icon on the phone booth and on the phone booth item itself didn't match. The icon looked very fancy. The phone booth itself looked pretty trash. Well, they fixed it, and you might guess which route they went. They changed the icon. Instead of giving us an actually better-looking phone booth, they changed the icon to represent the trashier version of phone booth that we already had. It is what it is, and I guess we're stuck with this cheap-looking phone booth. Number 9. When you're using ancient machines, you can no longer use a mouse. You have to use your controller. The cursor literally disappears. If you play on PC, using vacuums just became an extra layer of pain. Thank you for that. It's not a huge deal. You can still do anything you need to do. But if you don't have controller, if you're literally just playing on mouse and keyboard, you basically cannot use vacuums anymore. Actually, I just found a fix. You have to press something on your keyboard. Once you press a button on the keyboard, the mouse appears. I'm a genius! I've seen so many people struggling with this, and I found a way to fix it. Just click a button on keyboard, and boom, your mouse is back. Beautiful. Alright, next one is actually not something that I can verify, but apparently our Apple Arcade players are not happy with the new update because they changed the sizing of the interface on Apple Arcade version. So now the inventory is like five items in a row. It used to be, I think, 7, just like in the regular version. And a lot of the menus, like cooking menu, is now very bad, and you cannot even... apparently you can't even access some of the ingredients, so basically you cannot cook certain meals on Apple Arcade. I think I know why they did this, because they just tried... Maybe people complained that the inventory looked too small, because most people probably play this on their iPhones, on the small screens, but people also play on Switch, and nowadays iPhone has almost as big of a screen as Switch, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there are any people who are actually happy with the change, but so far I've seen at least 5 posts on Reddit complaining about the new change. So if most people don't like it, they should switch it back, or even better, give arcade players an option to scale the UI. Actually give everybody option to scale the UI. Why not? Number 11. Remember the super expensive path from Wish Blossom Ranch that you had to use fish to craft? Oh, what is this? Only pixel dust and pebbles. No more fish. No more whatever silver. I think there was some 4 resources to craft this. It's now extremely cheap. 1 pixie dust and 1 pebble for 4 blocks. And they did not fix this one. This one should also give you 4 instead of 1. But hey, it's progress. It's cheaper now. That's a good change. Number 12. This one is bizarre. Apparently, they managed to mess up the time offset somehow. Now, I personally tested it. It works fine for me. I don't know if it's specific platforms that are affected. But for some people, you can only move offset time forward. You cannot move it backwards. And once you moved it forward to plus 12, it's stuck. You cannot go left. You can only go right, but there is no more right to go. So a lot of people now stuck at plus 12 offset, which, even though it's not game-breaking, it's definitely very annoying, because for some people it's basically going to be night all the time when they play, which is not ideal. At least in DreamSnaps, you can still change the offset of your camera when you're taking a shot, but it's an annoying glitch, and I hope it's going to get fixed. Number 13. Hangout feature is not working with some villagers. It's a pretty old bug, and sometimes you would just click on a character and there's going to be no option to hang out. As far as I know, it has something to do with the schedules. Sometimes, I think, once again, purely speculation, but I think I saw somewhere, and I kind of agree with this, that it happens when you are trying to talk to a character who just had a change of schedule, so they're supposed to be somewhere else. So, for example, it's about 2:05 p.m., and you want to talk to Merlin, and Merlin was scheduled to be in the restaurant at 2, but he is not going to get to the restaurant until you either go inside or go teleport somewhere, because the characters only go to restaurants and shops when you travel, when you reload the map. So he's not just going to disappear as soon as at 2. So as he's supposed to be somewhere else, and he's still currently not, and you were around when the change happened, once again, pure speculation, but that can cause that character to glitch out and not let you hang out with them. So in order to fix this, the easiest way is to either go outside the house, or teleport, so they're going to go to the place that they need to be in, and then you can find them there and try to hang out. If that doesn't work, try going to floating island and summoning them to a floating island. Sometimes, some people reported this might work. At the very, very least, you can restart the game. Pretty sure it fixes it 100% of the time. So, to be fair, whatever issue you're having, always try restarting the game first, because it will most likely fix it. Number 14, we got a new glider. Well, it's technically not new, but it's wings that weren't able to be a glider before, and it's ethereal butterfly wings. So now you could fly on these wings, which is great. I don't know why they keep forgetting add new wings to the gliders, but it is fixed now. Thank you, Gameloft. And finally, bug number 15. This one is pretty big. It can literally make your game break. And the new companion system apparently is not smart enough, so your companions can actually mess up your quests. For example, doing Olaf's quest, The Great Blizzard, when you need to water sparks, and Raven picked them up because they now count as flowers. Now I have a buggy item in my inventory. So certain quest items might be mistakenly categorized as a mineable item, or a diggable item, or a flower, or a fish, or whatever, that can trigger your companion to try and pick it up. And if they pick up the items that were part of the quest, it might actually break that quest if the item was not meant to be picked up in the inventory, and that can create a lot of issues. So if you're doing some quests, I would probably turn off automatic pickups for your companions, just in case, because even though I'm pretty sure Gameloft would probably fix it, it will take a lot of time and a lot of back and forth with support, and it's just not worth the hassle. So you can go to settings, gameplay, and here you can actually companion pickup settings, no collecting or carried items. But if you want to be completely safe, either unequip your companions when doing quests completely, or just switch to no collecting option. Alright, and in this note, this is all I got for today. 15 fresh, crispy bugs and features that come in this update that potentially weren't in patch notes or weren't widely known. If you know more things, if you discovered something else, please share it in the comments. It's been less than a day when I'm recording this video. I'm sure more things are going to come out as the time goes by. So if there's anything else interesting or exciting, I will definitely update you on it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss it. And thank you so much for being here. I hope you're enjoying the update. Not gonna lie, there is a lot of bugs, and it's a little bit sad and frustrating, but knowing Gameloft, we're probably gonna get a patch within a week or two, and hopefully they're gonna address all of the worst issues that people have been reporting. Thank you for watching. See you later, and take care.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?
Oh.